You see, guys, that's some dedication right there. That is a lot of dedication from Gas. So, not pointing fingers or anything, but like, hey, chat, maybe be more like Gas. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Gas, thank you. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired because, oh, guess who decided to take a nap a little bit before our good old, yeah, exactly. So, guess who decided to take a nap just a little bit before the stream? So, it was 12. I was like, all right, cool. I got everything set up. I got my promotion post done on social media. Good. I'm gonna take a nap from like now to from 12 to 2. I know, this fucking loser. Yeah, guys, everybody laugh at this idiot. Everybody laugh! Laugh at this idiot who decided to sleep 2 hours before the stream and thought he could wake up properly. And turns out he could not. Apologies! Ay, ay, ay. Woo! But yes, that is how it be. It is how it be. And I'm going to have to live with it. I know. I'm so sorry I screwed up, guys. But either way, I'm glad that the damage wasn't bad. If you think like there was, if you guys think that was bad, I remember there was one time, so I think it was like Friday, I believe. Yeah, around Friday, I said, oh yeah, we should stream at 3 p.m. You wanna know what time I woke up at? I woke up at 4. I was like, ah, shit. I also took a nap today, but much earlier. Did you also oversleep? I don't know. Who here took a nap and woke up exactly the time they set themselves to wake up? You didn't oversleep. Oh my god, wow. You guys are insane. You know that? You guys are actually insane. Okay, fair enough. But what about you, Hot Tracer? Do you oversleep in your naps? I'm curious. But okay. Ooh, never have. You know what, Navy? Good job. You're very good at what you do. I'll tell you that. Okay, right, before we continue, I need to grab my not that, my helpful candy. Sorry, misspoke. It's not what you guys think it is. It is very helpful candy. Okay, so, you guys know my propolis spray, right? That honey spray, it is a lovely godsend from the goddess of good voices to help me not to lose my voice so quickly. Because it's made of honey, I'm able to use these, pop them in my throat, and soothe it so that I can give you guys the best voice I could. At least the best voice I could for the guys. God save me for making the girl voices, cause I don't even know how to do the girl voices. Like I only have like what 2, the haughty middle-aged woman voice and the young teenage girl voice, and there's no variation. It's very difficult to have a variation, but I hope you guys understand. But anyways, how you guys doing? Is the stream doing okay? Like, you guys are able to see everything, right? Game's doing good. You can see Tsubasa in all of her glory. You can hear the music. You can hear me, right? Everything's all good. Everybody chat? In chat? Good? Not as much. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you're doing okay, guess. I'm not sure if you want to talk about it here or in DMs, but if you do, feel free. If not, oh, I see. You're in a lot of pain. Jeez. I hope you get better soon. I don't exactly know. I'm not exactly a doctor, so like, I won't take the liberty of trying to mansplain how to get rid of pain. But I can at least say I hope you get better, and I hope the stream makes you forget about the pain. I know, pretty pretentious of me to assume that my funny stream will make you hurt less. Maybe don't laugh as much. Maybe, you know what, guys? Maybe I should not be as funny so that so that Gaz doesn't laugh, because when you laugh, you know, you move around your guts a little bit when you laugh, and when you do that too much, your sides will hurt. And maybe I should like tone down the comedy a little bit so that, you know, you don't laugh as much and you don't get hurt as much, but then you won't get entertained. So it's like, do you want the entertainment pain, or you just don't want any pain? Why am I even debating this? Anyways, I hope you get better. Chat, please give your best wishes to Gaz, and let's go continue with the game. Sorry, a little bit of an odd tangent there, but okay. Phew, I think a lot happened this time around, but at least we made it all back alive. Okay, let me drink like a lot of water. Excuse me. What? You think I'd let a bunch of candy-ass invaders get the better of me? Have a little faith. I'm glad I got here in time to help out. The journey back was pretty hectic. As we were talking, the door to the war room opened and the others rushed in. Yeah, the 3 other motherfuckers. Great. Splendid work as always, everyone. Looks like my dear sister's vision came in clutch after all. We told you everything would work out, didn't we? Why are you acting so happy about it? You didn't even do anything. My thanks to you and new arrivals as well. You really saved the day, just like my dear sister predicted. Who are these guys? Are they part of your unit too? God, what a bunch of dirt-eating schlobs. Not even helping at all. Oh, you can say that about me, but don't you dare say that about my dearest sister. Oh, incestuous. You guys have great company, by the way. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Why are you not on the battlefield with us? Surely you not desert your allies in time of need. Well, you see, I'm sorry. I'm just a useless piece of... I'm skipping your dialogue. I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sure is fun to watch you squirm. Yeah, never mind that. I thought I was hungry before, but I can barely stand now. My vision's getting blurry. Oh, I almost forgot. We brought a bunch of food over from our school. You got food? For real? Of course! If you want it, you'll have to show proper deference. Now get on your knees and lick the floors clean. If I can't have a red carpet reception, seeing you toil will be the next best thing. Ignore Kurata. What do you guys say to a victory meal? We can talk more afterwards. That sounds great. I'm so hungry I could puke. And honestly, I don't even know what I would puke after that. Then let's all pitch in and get the food off the bus and into the cafeteria. Fine, I'll do anything if it means to get to eat. If I get to eat something other than that canned bread crap. Why didn't they have food? Oh, someone burnt down their food supply. So I'll catch you guys up. So chat, why were we in this situation where we met the new crew? Because we had a barbecue, and for some reason, everybody in the barbecue got poisoned and didn't had to sleep for an entire day. Hi, Ken, how you doing? Yeet, indeed. So let me explain a little bit, yeah? So everybody took part in a barbecue. Aito organized this barbecue with the help of Gaku, but it was Aito's idea. So after that, everybody took part in the barbecue except for Shoma. So what happened is everybody got like spiked with food or drinks and slept for an entire day. So Shoma had access to the school all by himself. But I don't think he did it. I mean, if I were to believe him, he's too much of a cowardly little shit to do anything, so he's not the culprit. But basically, one of these 9 people, or sorry, not you, because you're missing. Well, basically, one of these 8 people went in and destroyed all of our food supply. And that's why we all went out searching, and during the search, a storm swept us away, and Takumi, we got knocked out. And then we went to a new school, where we met some of these people. Yes, there's sabotage. There is sabotage. And I think I know who did it. I think Aito did it, guys. So, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got the prediction board up and running, and I wrote it right here. Aito traitor? Yeah, I think Aito did it. I don't know his reasoning for it right now though, because here's the thing. Here are 3 points of contention happened so far. 1, our mascot Sirei got murdered and chopped up in pieces. Now, Aito also went outside of the academy, and like he went outside the academy basically, and he risked his life to find out more information. Now here's the thing, when we found Aito, do you want to know where Sirei's body was? Sirei's body was found where we found Aito, meaning there's a very good chance that Aito took Sirei's dead body and went to dispose of it. Yeah? Basically. Now, let's go to second event. The second event is Hiriko's disappearance. Now, Hiriko was about to tell me and Aito about some very important information, but Aito suggested to her, hey, why don't you tell everybody the next morning instead of telling us now? And after that, you wanna know what happened in the next morning? She went missing. So, it's very suspicious that Aito over here decided, hey, I'm one for information, but don't tell me until next morning. And somehow, Hiriko disappeared the next morning before she had an opportunity to tell us everything. And then now, he organized a barbecue with Gaku, and basically after everybody took part in that barbecue that he organized, everybody fell asleep for one day, except for Shoma. But we don't talk about Shoma. So I think Aito purposely spiked everybody's food, did not eat his spiked food, and then went in and burnt the food supply. For what? I may not know. We will never know. But I think Aito is an imposter! Yeah, I know. Cue the Among Us music or whatever the hell. I don't really care. But either way, Aito is very suspicious. He is still best boy. He still acts like best boy. But I would argue, treat him with caution. We really do want to like, can we ever return to the prediction board of what, here? This year old board right here? I have yeah, this is the prediction board, my friend, right here. What the hell, Jude? What do you mean, what the hell? What are you, too many predictions? I know, there's a lot of predictions. Ow, 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 ow. I pulled a muscle. Oh, God. I pulled a muscle. Ouch. Whew. Okay. Am I really having difficulty? I also think it's Aito. Good. Good. We're all in line here. Chat. Does everybody, like, my explanation makes sense, right? Chat. Everybody believes my explanation? Good. Let's continue. We made our way outside to where the school bus was waiting. And then it exploded. Nah, I'm kidding. With everyone helping out. It didn't take us long to unload the supplies we brought over from the other academy. Back in the cafeteria, we let the rational manic do its thing, and soon a glorious feast laid out before us. No one bothered with manners, we devoured it like wild animals. In a few short minutes, the plates we piled high with food had all been picked clean. After days of starvation and exertion of the battle, the team from the main campus are hungrier than I'd ever seen them. Oh boy, I needed that!
I can feel feel the nutrients seeping into me. Why am I crying? Come on, body. I just got that sodium. I was starting to feel like I was never gonna be full again. Glad we could help with that. Maybe you'd like a nice massage session to follow. What was that first thing you said? Don't mind him. I was surrounded by weirdos. Anyways, you lost all your supplies in the fire, right? How awful. How moronic. We should have just let natural selection run its course.
Lay us up, will you rich bastard?
Oh boy, we're gonna have a lot of fights from now on. Well, you should be fine now. I took a quick inventory of what we brought over. There's plenty to last the rest of our term here, for all of us.
All of us? You mean you're staying? Oh, right. I still haven't told you about that part. It all started when the storm hit. I went on to recount my experiences the last 3 days. I'd gotten separated from Gaku and Tsubasa during the storm and knocked out, only to be rescued by Nigo. Thanks, by the way, Tsubasa and Gaku. Gaku, why didn't you rescue me? Dude, I don't know. You ran up ahead of us and I couldn't see you, okay? Tsubasa,
I'm sorry. I got distracted.
Note to self, never explore you guys ever again. I mean, literally, we were together at one point, and then separated. Like, I don't blame Gaku. Gaku probably got distracted by like a dollar bill somewhere and ignored the fact that I was missing. But Tsubasa, how could you let me down? How could Tsubasa, the best girl, let me down, huh? Like, it's not like she's glasses and it's not like she has glasses and like, oh no, I can't see a thing without my glasses, but she lost me in the storm. How? How did you lose me in the storm? Whatever. That's a plot hole I will not cover yet, but still. Like, it's weird, isn't it, Chad? Why did Tsubasa and Gaku forget that I existed and lost me in the storm? I guess we will never know. They took me to second last defense academy, where I met Nozomi, Kurara, Kyoshika, and Yankumu. While I was there and the enemy attacked, one of the commanders brewed too much for us, but it turned out that school was only a decoy. After it self-destructed, the others had come with me, so all 13 of us could defend last defense academy together. So these guys are gonna live here with the rest of us from now on? Huh? That's right. Apparently they were always meant to join us eventually.
Nice to meet you all. Let's work hard to keep this school safe.
I don't know about that. I mean, we just met you guys and I'm sorry. I trust you even less than I trust Ima. No offense taken. I couldn't give less of a shit.
Enough of your ineffectual protest, cabbage breath. You should be honored to have an aristocrat like myself among you. If the future of humanity wasn't at stake, I'd never even subject my eyes to your trashy appearances or your little thrift store clothing, except to point you out in a police lineup.
You sure have a sense of humor, Miss Suzuki. Criticizing our appearances, looking the way you do? Pure comedy gold.
Are you going to let them get away with that, Kyoshika? He's laughing at you, belittling your individuality. That insult was aimed at me? Prepare to face the judgment of the holy Jumanji sword, foul miscreant. God damn it. I'm gonna have to pull out all the stops in helping you guys not fight. Oh fuck. Oh god damn it.
Are you okay, Aito? We have so many new allies, new friends. My heart feels like it's going to burst. But perhaps we should wait until tomorrow before we start getting to know each other. I'm sure we're all tired from the battle. I'm good with that. Gonna be frickin' sweet sleeping on a full stomach for a change.
Then, shall we all meet up again tomorrow morning? Here in the cafeteria? I expect the beds to be suitably clean and hygienic. If I see any stains I don't recognize, there'll be trouble. Yeah, whatever. I'll be sure to give your bed the good Gaku Gooker treatment, okay? Ugh, but just cause I can. You take that back. It's been a long day. We decided the best thing to do now was to head back to our rooms and get some rest. And hopefully not have the new people not have the new people and old people fight against each other and kill each other, because golly, wouldn't that be the worst? Quite the view you got here. Those the undying flames you heard so much about. Yeah, I still have trouble believing any of this is real sometimes. By the way, I did a quick sweep of the rooftop, and it looks like there are enough rooms for all of us. If there was any doubt, our team was always supposed to join you here. That's pretty decent proof of it, right? I guess so. Love the music, by the way. The music's always very good, chat. Yeah, so you have one final hut here. I'm guessing that belongs to our final teammate that we haven't really been able to see here. So hopefully we'll see them soon. But okay, let me just quickly explore a little bit here. Nice. Sorry, I just really want to vibe with this music, but okay, there's no one else to talk to, surprisingly. So now that we have a mostly full cast, I do want to take a look here. So let's see. Yeah, we got a lot more people now. A lot more people, and I do mean a lot more people. Look at all these people. There's just so many of them now. But anybody here got a favorite? Like, I mean, I already made clear who my favorite is. Kyoshika would be a very close second for me. She is, what can I say? I grew up doing taekwondo for a while, and I've always respected strong ladies who can kick my ass. Okay, why did I say it like that? Look, there was a story about how a very, very strong martial artist, lady martial artist, kicked my ass. She was like, I think, Southeast Asian champion of like, she was this like Southeast Asian champion of of the region, like grand champion of the Southeast Asia region, and for like it was like a rare occasion that champion visited my dojo, and she was only dual like sparring with black belts, and at the time I was not a black belt. For some reason I just decided, can I fight you? I don't know why. I like in my heart I was like, I want to fight her. I want to fight her. I want to spar with her. And like I finally got the courage to like be like, please, me next. And then she kicked my ass. Absolutely wiped the floor of me. Like I believe she did like one really nasty kick to my solar plexus just as I was dashing forward to get ready to do a kick. And then wow, I couldn't breathe for a few seconds. That felt amazing. Sorry, I spoke too much, but like, either way, I guess I really do have the ultimate respect for for very, very strong independent women. Okay, let's but yeah, anybody here got a favorite character? Ignoring my totally inappropriate and kind of fantasy-inducing rant about what I see in an ideal woman. Excuse me, by the way. It must be the sleepiness, drunkenness. I don't know why. Maybe like I would say if I was ever drunk, you would see something like me right now. Because if I'm sleep deprived, I would literally be a lot more inclined to be a bit more stupider around you guys. So I guess you guys can technically consider this a drunk stream. The blue hair girl. Oh, the Darumi? Darumi is your favorite? I see. Not bad of a choice. Nice. And chat, anybody else here got a favorite? Love to talk more about that. But for now, let's continue and go to the conclusion of the night here, yeah? Oh, fuck. Where's my room again? Ah, there it is. Takumi. Alone in my old familiar room.
I slumped down onto the bed. After the storm, the other academy, Aito's pretty cool. There we go. Someone's got good taste. After the storm, the other academy, and the many battles of the last few days, it actually felt kind of nice to be back here. But this wasn't where I really wanted to be. I wanted my real room. The one back home in the TRC. I'll survive and go home. I will. I have to. But would the real Karua be there waiting for me? Or was she already here? It's way too late in the day for me to start thinking about this stuff. I can wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a new day. I allowed myself to relax and eventually fell asleep. Bing bong. I'm gonna be sick of hearing that.
As commanding off, get ready for your 30th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Down and dirty, it's day 30. And you know what that means? I've unlocked some new classrooms to celebrate. Where did you get access to this time, you ask? On the first floor, it's the metal shop. And on the second floor, the biolab. As usual, you can ask me more about how they work in person. See you there.
Alright, let's go take a look. New school facilities, huh? Well, that can wait. First, I have to meet up with everyone in the cafeteria. But let's go, chat! Oh, hey. By the way, chat, the protagonist has reason to believe that this is Karua, his childhood friend, who somehow got amnesia and doesn't remember him. So, don't know.
Oh, good morning, Takumi.
Yeah. Morning. I still can't make myself believe Nozomi and Karua are different people. They're just too alike.
I have to go. I'll see you later.
If she were Karua, I can't imagine why she'd act so cold toward me. Maybe it was the fact that maybe it was the fact because I scared her a little by grabbing her hands out of nowhere. Yeah, that's probably it. Maybe the fact that it gets so awkward around Nozomi is why she's putting distance between us. I can't help it though. Being around her is so confusing, and I'm totally can't shake the fact that I'm in love with Karua, even though I won't say it out loud. But okay, let's move along now. Here's Kyoshika.
The carriage that conveyed us here is now stationed in the parking lot on the first floor. It's a wonder the horses pulling it were able to go so fast, and all without ever being seen. We should bring them some hay and water later.
Does she seriously not know how the bus works? Sister, yeah. I mean, twin sisters is my best guess, honestly. Do you know how the bus works?
Of course I know how a bus works. It's run by, well, I've been told it's run by horsepower, so therefore I would assume horses would be involved, but I don't see any horses.
Oh, sorry. Look, let me clarify for you. Horsepower is referring to the bus's engine. If you really want to know more about this, you can go ask Tsubasa about it.
Oh, who is she?
She's the mechanic girl. Black tank top. Dark tan skin. You won't miss her.
I see. I will go talk to this Tsubasa person and clarify what a bus is.
Please don't approach the wrong person. And you know what? Maybe just avoid Kurara. She's just feeding you wrong information.
But Mistress Kurara is a very reliable source of information.
No, she's not.
Shall I cut you up for doubting her?
No, I don't want you to, but sure. Believe her. Go ahead for all I care. Maybe this school is doing some sort of mindfuckery to improve performance. I guess so. Maybe, like, it's some weird mindfuckery to get Takumi to, like, get better at his job. I don't know, maybe. But yes, very charming character, Kyoshika. This samurai ninja kind of character, but like, you know, just very clueless about modern technology, which is very cute. I like it. Right, let's go to the cafeteria. I don't know. Something about Kyoshika that's just wildly charming to me. Can't put my finger on it, chat. Alright, let's head to the cafeteria, y'all. That's the garage. God damn it. And then Tsubasa's like, what are you doing here? We're supposed to be at the cafeteria. Then why are you here? That's the metal. God damn it. That's the metal shop. There's so many new rooms, bruh. Okay, we're here. Alright, it looks like everyone's here. Ugh, still feels weird having so many people around all of a sudden.
Then let's hold a killing game and thin out the herd a little.
Oh, whoa. Don't be so casual about it. Taking life is a serious matter. If you're going to kill someone, you gotta take your time with it. Really make it mean something for the both of you, you know?
Was that supposed to be inspiring? Oh god. I don't know. I usually would like to get to the killing part as soon as possible.
Then I'm afraid we don't see eye to eye. A killing only truly strikes fear and is passionate when time and preparation is put into it. Can't have a killing game if everyone's rushing ahead, is chomping at the bit to die and to murder. So I would have to disagree with you there. And if you don't like it, you can feel free to chat with me in my room. I'll be sure to give you a good convincing via torture, a massage. Just got off work? Perfect. You're just in time.
There being more of us could be a good thing, though. Aside from all the conflicts I'm going to have to mediate now, because fuck my life. The more allies we have, the better we can defend school.
Allies, huh? Okay. Anyway, I took a quick look around the school already. It's basically identical to ours, just like Nigo said. Apart from that huge wall of fire outside, of course. So those are the infamous undying flames. The sight of them fair sets my teeth on edge.
You told us a little about them on the bus on the way here, but maybe we could get a proper explanation now. What exactly are those flames, Takumi?
Also, I like how everybody here segregated themselves from the new guys. I guess they haven't quite warmed up to them yet, eh? All we can tell you about the flames is what Sirei told us when we first got here. It's day 30. They're starting to get to know each other, which I assume means more conflict and therefore higher chances of murder.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Yeah, no matter what, nothing will take them out at all.
Never?
That's what I said. They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flames.
Fire that never goes out. It sounds like something out of a fairy tale.
I'd never have believed it if I hadn't seen them with my own eyes. Heck, I'm still having trouble getting my brain to accept it.
Perhaps 'tis an advanced form of ninjutsu. Which chakra elements does one combine for such a transformation?
Looks like Japanese summer. Don't worry about it.
The flames are there to help keep the invaders away from Last Defense Academy, right? That's true. They must be part of the defense system. They're probably being generated somewhere on school grounds.
Yeah, maybe. To tell you the truth, we don't really understand how it works either. You got them burning outside your defense room too. That's gotta be to protect whatever's in there, right?
We think so. I tried dousing those ones with a fire extinguisher before, but they sprang up again pretty much right away. It's gonna take a lot more than that to get inside.
This really brings home how many questions are still unanswered. Sirei said that he'd explain everything, but then he disappeared.
And you couldn't convince him to tell you sooner? You truly are useless!
Sorry. Hey, that wasn't our fault. Your defenses are a lot beefier than ours. I guess that settles it. The school is the real deal, alright?
Yes, it's just like Nigo said.
Second to last Defense Academy is, well, it's a decoy. intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources.
How you doing though, Sora? I hope you're doing good.
There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room, but on what's inside the one at the true Last Defense Academy.
Roll credits. Verily, 'twas a shock to learn we'd been risking our lives to protect a mere decoy. A shock! It was downright infuriating. The B team is no place for someone of my social standing. It's not as if the work we did there wasn't important. The invaders took the bait and sent troops to the decoy after all.
I'm ass deal in Windbreaker anime fan. What? Ass deep in Windbreaker anime fanfic. What? Okay, sure thing. I don't even understand what that is, but okay.
All those attacks they fought off stopped them from focusing their entire fighting force on this school. I still say Nigo could have told us that from the beginning.
Oh, okay, I see.
A lot of the information relating to this war is classified. Maybe he didn't have permission. Even Nigo couldn't defy orders from above. He told us that much himself.
Orders from above. Saray mentioned higher-ups, too. Okay, I understand. Who's really controlling this war?
But now the Decoy Academy's gone, which means the attacks on this one is gonna get a whole lot worse, right?
Pretty much. They don't gotta decide who to send here anymore. They're all there is.
And there's still like 70 days to go? Aw, man! What rotten luck! I don't know if I can hold out that long. What's the worst that could happen? Dying? If it's gonna happen anyway, maybe we should get started now. You know, get busy living or get busy dying.
You're all so adorable. The way you freak out over every little thing.
Shut up. The enemy attacks may get worse, but there's more of us too. If we can learn to fight as a team, then...
Why fight at all? Why don't we just run? I'm not ready for the 100-line fanfic. Oh god, don't get me... Dude, don't get me started on the doujinshi that could be written, okay? Please, please. Let's not start doing that, alright? You can go, like, you can go pick up your Aito X Takumi fanfic in peace and read it for all I care. Just don't spare us the details, alright? I don't want to learn about where they hide the zucchini, okay? Huh? If we use that school bus you came in on, we can cover a lot more ground than on foot. We might be able to drive all the way back to the complex.
You're babbling, sir. A warrior does not desert their post while the enemy still draws breath, and nor does a woman. Even supposing the bus could cover that kind of distance.
Oh, fair enough.
None of us know how to get to the Tokyo residential complex from here. And besides, the future of humanity is at stake here. If we don't defeat the invaders, the whole world is done for.
Don't tell me you actually believe all that future of humanity stuff. There's a good chance it's just a story made up to motivate us, do you know?
Naturally, we considered that possibility. It was one of the first things he discovered. In the end, we decided that if there were even a chance of it being true, we had no choice but to steel our resolve and do our part for these 100 days.
Nozomi was very persuasive. The way she got us fired up, we couldn't help but get on board with it.
I didn't really do anything special. I just, forced them against their will for a bit.
Wait, what? But how can you be so sure?
Do you have any grounds or evidence to prove it's true?
You got any grounds or evidence for thinking it's not?
Shit, I guess not.
Wow, that was the fastest shutdown I've ever seen. Chat, real quick, can we just take a look at this? Chat, take a look at this. But how can you be so sure? If you had any grounds or evidence? Do you have any grounds or evidence for thinking it's not? Shit, I guess not. Case closed. Man, why didn't I have Yakumu in this school Why didn't I have Yakumu in the school at first? Like, so much of their bullshit will be shut down immediately, you know?
If Sirei had been able to tell you more about what's going on, you'd be sure of it too.
Yeah, I don't worry about it. There's like fan art is a different kind of thing, Sora. Not everybody's into it. And besides, I also wouldn't be into a lot of fan art or fan fiction. Like, let me tell you, I have a bit of a limit, guys, when it comes to fan art or fan fiction, chat. It's when they start introducing children. Alright? The moment someone makes an OC that is a child of two characters that are established in the canon, I am done. I'm like, okay, you've went off course on Imagination Land and headed straight into Delulu Land, and I'm out. Count me out of the bus ride. I am jumping out. So that's my limit on that, yeah?
I think that's the main difference between our two groups, and why our attitudes are so different. That once Nigo told us about World Death, we knew we couldn't just stand by and let it happen.
I effing love What? Sora? I mean, I guess Sora is a teacher. Sora does do teaching, so like makes sense, but still. I don't like, in the context of fanfiction, I hate the children, okay? I don't like the like people making OC children, okay? Yeah, I like clean I like clean fan fiction. I don't mind a little bit of spice here and there, but like, you know, oh, no fanfic, sorry. I like clean fan. Okay, I see what you mean, guys. Yeah, totally understandable. World Death.
Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and assuring a chance for future generations to thrive.
Oh, wait. World Death? What's that?
A new prominent term to deal with. This is going to overload my XS-sized brain.
It's starting to make sense now. You never even got that far, huh? It's no wonder you're still going back and forth on whether it's all true. You'd best prepare yourselves for a shock. What do you mean?
According to the information Nigo shared with us, World Death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all. More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World Death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. Decimated the population? It's that bad?
Enough with the dramatic build-up. Just tell us what the World Death thing is.
Quiet, P-Brain. The adults are talking. If we tell you, we don't want any of that, hey, is that really true bullshit? What if it's all made up stuff, okay? Do you think you can hold on to that little single thought without blowing a fuse? Come on, make good the explanations already. That's no way to talk to someone who's about to impart important wisdom. Didn't anyone ever teach you any manners, you inbred little street urchin?
What? And your manners already better, you foul-mouthed rich bitch!
Shut up! Honestly, having to listen to your complaints is making my skin crawl! Spend too much time talking and you won't be ready when the enemy attacks. And if you don't fight the enemy, then they attack you, die. Is that so hard to understand? So why do you insist on picking apart everything we say? I stepped in things...
Sorry. Her voice is so difficult to mimic, guys.
I stepped in things that would have made better soldiers than you. She's right. Even ABC governments...
I'm skipping this.
Can you really blame us for asking questions after getting dragged into this crazy war? Out of nowhere? That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this. We were chosen as mankind's last hope.
Mankind's last hope.
Yes, we were chosen to represent humanity in this war, to shoulder the hopes and futures of everyone back home. We're the only ones who can stop our species from being wiped out. We don't have a choice in this. We have to fight.
And you believe that too? Are you sure you haven't just been brainwashed to think it's true?
Again, you make a joke of our resolve. You won't be laughing when my blade has had its way with you.
What about World Death? You gotta just keep throwing that name around like it means something? Or are you actually gonna start explaining things?
You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it up a tailpipe of a car you can't afford to insure because you're poor. Huh? I can't work with a bunch of impatient, ineffectual, dull-witted morons like you. There's no point in us telling you anymore. Carrera, don't be like that. There's no need for us to get involved with these chumps, Nozomi. We can win this war on our own just fine. I can't believe we wasted our food on you peasants. We'd have been better off letting you shrivel up and using you as invader bait. Oh, okay, that's it. Okay, that's it. You really wanted to shut. I really don't like rich people, and you officially made this a whole lot fucking worse. Stand back, everybody. I'm about to go Twitter mode on this little bitch right here. Alright, listen, pumpkin bitch. Alright, I don't know whether you know a thing about mistrusting the government, mistrusting things because you're poor. When you're poor, you're poor, and trust me, a lot of us are poor despite our hard work here. We work fucking hard, and we still get let down, okay? And yeah, luck and among many things can fuck us over, but connections, okay? A lot of times, we're not rich because we don't have the fucking connections to get us to places. And you have the gall to say that we should believe in the whole current society and system because that are the same one that screwed me and many people over. Oh, yeah, that one is truly something we can believe in. Yeah, fuck you and your arrogance, bitch! Alright? You had to tell us so that we could at least break it down, and so that when we understand it, we are more inclined to fight, or you can shut the fuck up, make some really snarky comment, and make some risk between us. What's it gonna be, bitch? Huh? I'm tired! I'm sick and tired of listening you rich fucks walk over us and like as if it's your God-given right, okay? Screw you, pumpkin bitch. I'm never gonna work with you. I will never see eye to eye with you, and I frankly think your taste in fashion is so ridiculously stupid. Alright? What is this bunch of flaps and fabric? It's so disorganized and everything. It makes you look like some cartoon villain. And don't even get me started on that pumpkin, which I would assume costs $100 over $1,000 to make because it actually moves as you make expressions, and it's probably some sort of reflective screen technology to represent that fugly face that you won't even have the bravery to show us, for that matter. So who's the real fucking coward, okay? Us for not fighting, or you for not showing your fucking face? I rest my case. Anyways. Yeah, we opened up this place to you after yours went kaput. If it weren't for us, you'd know where to go right now. Well, we could say the same for you. You and the school would have been toast if we hadn't helped out in the battle yesterday. Don't get smart with me, pretty boy, or I'll murderize you! Ouch. Don't mangle murder like that. That word deserves to be treated with respect.
It's no surprise these peasants can't speak properly. They don't show the slightest sign that they've taken anything on board. Poverty must have dulled their wits to the point they can't even hold a conversation.
Her daddy is Makoto. Who? What? Who? Wait, who? I lost the conversation, Sora.
Well, excuse the heck out of me. I'd rather be poor than an absolutely rotten human being.
Well, excuse me, princess. I'd rather be poor than an absolutely rotten human being.
Oh my, the tomato's so mad, it's starting to ripe! Nice, thank you. Oh, raincoat Makoto, gotcha. Oh. Yeah, I know a thing or two about ranting like Gaku.
Seriously, what's the big idea showing up at out of nowhere and acting like you've got the right to boss us around.
You've made it obvious you lack the experience and expertise to defend the school on your own. It's only natural that we step in to superintend.
You know what would help relieve some of this tension? A killing game!
Oh, if you want to try to escape, be my guest. I'm gonna come after you, though. The thrill of the chase. I wonder how far you'd get if I amputated your legs first.
Watch it, man. I may not hit girls, but I won't hold back against another guy.
Killing game? Anyone? Just one murder. That's all I ask.
Jeez. This fucking crazy girl.
Ah!
That's enough! You all need to calm down!
Takumi's right. We won't get anywhere if we don't work together. Wake up and smell the roofies, Nozomi. That Dreadnought-class deadbeat's just as bad as the rest of them. The moment your back is turned, he'll spike your drink and take you back to his room to have his way with you.
For fuck's sake, I never do anything like that! Can you shut up already, Pumpkinhead? I really wouldn't! You know that, right? Please, everyone, we shouldn't be fighting among ourselves. Why can't we be friends?
Friends? With this fucking Pumpkinhead? Don't make me laugh.
Befriending these cosplay convention rejects certainly is asking a lot from normal people like us. I don't want to hear from you, alright, Aito. Look at no further than Darumi, okay?
How dare you, sir? I'll not let that insult slide. Choose your fate. Face the judgment of the Holy Jumanji sword, or repent and die by your own hand. I demand satisfaction.
Satisfaction my ass. Maybe a jerk. Ima may be a jerk, but he's our jerk.
I've had just about all I can stand of your loathsome visages. We're done here. Come on, Nozomi. But... Yeah, get lost, see, we care. If I never see your dumb face again, it'll be too soon. Alright, trying to press the issue now will only make things worse.
Oh my god, Nozomi, you were my only hope, girl! Girl, you were my only hope to tell us what world death is. Why did we have to have this argument take place every time we're trying to learn new fucking information? It always ends in someone dead or this. God, I hate fucking the Pumpkinhead. You just have to open your loud fucking mouth because we're so doubtful in everything. We actually have the right to be skeptical, but no, you have to open up your huge fucking pumpkin head and and make everybody fight. Oh yeah, because you live in your fucking ivory tower and think everything is so nice and tight up there, eh? Everybody should just listen without question. Fuck you, fuck your thinking, fuck everything. Forget Shoma, forget Ima. This Pumpkinhead bitch has caused this entire fight and has denied me information that I should be knowing right about now. Ideally, I should know about world death. I should know about everything from I should be knowing this shit. Like, we got like, you know, both the mascots not giving me the information I need. I'm like, okay, that's fine. The classmate, you know, Nozomi and Co will just tell us everything. But no! All it took was while they were explaining it, all it took was this fucking pumpkin to not shut the fuck up and try to explain calmly. Why can't they understand that everybody that they're talking to is a fearsome and scared pack of people who are just trying to look out for themselves and trying to survive? They don't even know what situation they've been put in, and like, she's got the gall to assume that we don't have a right to question shit and just insults us and goads everybody into a fight. I mean, God, how much of a rich, arrogant asshole can you be? Oh, sorry. I'm really pissed off right now. I'm really pissed off. I could have learned new information. I really wanted to know about world death. I want to know the lore. I really want to know about the lore. But they just won't shut up. Oh, God, man. God damn it. This is definitely not my favorite part about the game. The fact that they keep withholding information like this. Whew, sorry. Clearly very pissed off about this, but like I don't even know, man. It's just, this is a lot of unnecessary tension and conflict just to prevent us from learning new information. And that is like one of the most frustrating story tools ever. And I frankly believe it is too overused in many situations. I really do think that. It would be nice if we could talk more tomorrow, though. The team from the second campus left with their heads held high. They were barely out the door before others started venting their feelings.
What's with those guys? Are we really going to have to spend the rest of the 100 days with people like that?
I agree. Their attitude is positively sickening. Like you're one to talk.
You brought back some interesting friends of you, Takumi.
So this is my fault?
I know I got no right to contribute to the discussion, but what do you think that World Deaf Day mentioned this? I'm really curious now.
Finally, Shoma, thank God. He's not being fazed by the insults and the insults and stuff. Finally, your lack of self-confidence helps because you're so used to insults that you're able to filter through the nonsense and actually ask the real questions. God, if only more of us had that restraint in you, Shoma, to not get pissed off by personal insults and actually think more about the conversation. This is like the one shining moment that I'm like, congratulations, Shoma. I wish you were leading the conversation.
Don't sweat it. Don't even think about it. It's all mind games. They're just trying to get inside our heads.
Damn it. I still feel like I want to hit something. I think I'll go back into my room and cool off and hit myself.
Guess I'll do that too. No killing game then? Maybe next time.
Takemaru, Gaku, and Tsubasa left the room. I didn't have the heart to stop them. The tension was already dangerously close to the breaking point.
Well, that could have gone better. I never expected everyone to turn on each other like that.
Same here. It's not gonna be easy getting them to work together. If Sire or Hiruko were here, they know what to do. But it's no use wishing things are different. We need to think of a way to solve this problem in our own way. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I need some time alone to think. I'm also pissed off, actually.
Wait, why?
Because of that pumpkinhead bitch.
You shouldn't say it like that.
But it's true. You know, like every time I try to talk to Nozomi, like, okay, let me explain to you, Aito. Nozomi, I think Nozomi is my childhood friend Kagura.
Wait, what? Really?
Yes, I think so. But every time I try to get close to Nozomi to talk to her, like when I did it the first time back then, that Kurara person, she accused me of being a pervert and just trying to assault her and like pin her down without her consent. Oh, that's horrible. I understand that sexual assault is not a very good thing to do, but to accuse someone falsely of it without any evidence and while they still have got an innocent clean slate is not very good, if I'm correct. Yes, that's correct. So, you can feel my frustration whenever I try to calm things out with Nozomi and with them, Kurara just pulls out the "you're a sexual assault, you're a sex offender" card, and then now, like, my entire argument gets immediately discounted, and Nozomi looks at me even weirder. And it's like, I really do want to talk to her more and figure out if she is Kaoru or not, but at the end of the day, that pumpkin girl is like a literal cockblock in a way, and not because like cockblock in a way that I want to like, you know, go there with her, but with Nozomi, but I just want to have a nice talk with her and stuff. I completely understand. From the way you're talking to me about it, I certainly do agree that Pumpkin Girl certainly is, not exactly a very friendly person to interact with. Yeah, and even worse, she manipulates Kyoshika, the one with the sword, about a lot of things, keeps lying to her and feeding her false information to get her to do her bidding. It's just not a good sign, honestly. You think this could be grounds for someone for some sort of violence. Or maybe Kurara might convince Kyoshika that someone in the group is dangerous and convince Kyoshika to kill them. No, we shouldn't. Look, very unlikely. At least I still think it's unlikely, but I don't know. The way things are now, I don't exactly. I mean, even I'm not exactly thrilled about spending time with them because I value you guys a lot more. Spent more time with you guys, but seriously, I don't really mind the others. Like, I mean, sure, Yugamu is a little weird, but I think he still has an okay heart. I'll keep my distance, but until I figure out more. Kyoshika seems like a really nice person. Just not very knowledgeable. I can teach her a thing or two, and maybe even help her out. But damn, Kurara, I can't stand her. I really cannot stand her. I totally understand. When I was listening, I definitely got a little bit annoyed with the pumpkin girl. Yeah, I'm glad you understand me. Like, sure, it's nice to be able to play neutral here, but let's be real. It's her. Yeah, it's her. Yeah, good talk. Aito and I parted ways, and I headed back to my room. After that disaster of a meeting, it's hard to imagine ever reconciling the two groups. There's got to be some way. Maybe we just need more time. Come to think of it, some new rooms are unlocked today, weren't they? I think I'll go take a look at them. I could use something to take my mind off of all this. It's the metal shop on the first floor, and the bio lab on the second, right? Alright, let's take a look. Oh my, everybody here has chosen to stay in their own rooms. Except for Hiriko. Oh, sorry, Tiruko's missing. Yeah, except for the Ima twins and Takemaru. Everybody else didn't bother. I guess our OG team is really upset. I guess they really were upset, chat. This isn't quite what I was expecting from a metal shop classroom. It's more like something you'd find on a military base. So there are all kinds of deadly looking weapons lined up, and the air is thick with the smell of metal shavings and gunpowder. Oh, and she's here too. Why do I have to talk to you? I don't want to talk to you. I don't think she's pretending to not know me. Karuha could never have put on this act this convincing. Is she really not Karuha? Or maybe she's lost her memory. So he's like the yokai Yamachichi that steals its victim's life force by sucking in their breath, except with saliva. The Holy Jumanji sword and I will strike him down. I keep telling you, I never do anything like that! Damn it! She's more cautious of me now than ever. At this rate, I'll never get to talk to her. Thanks for nothing, asshole! What am I supposed to do here? I don't want to talk to you.
The way the air smells in here really puts me at ease.
Huh?
I'm not even gonna entertain you with a conversation.
I know, it's not exactly the aroma one would associate with a sophisticated lady like myself. But the O's Suzuki's actually rose to prominence thanks to our involvement with weapons development.
Oh, great, you got rich off of other people's suffering. I hate you even more now.
In the beginning, our family name was just Suzuki. We were in a small-time arms engineers and gun runners. We grew the business little by little from there, expanding our reach until it encompassed all aspects of life in the Tokyo residential complex.
Great. What a lovely background story that does not make me like you any more than I already do.
That gave us the necessary prestige to evolve from Suzuki to old Suzuki, and the rest is history.
By the way, fun Japanese fact for you guys. So why did they add o in kanji? The kanji for o is the character for big. So they quite literally changed their name from Suzuki to Big Suzuki. I know. Don't worry about it. It's I don't know if that's like an actual thing that happens, but like, it's still it's weird, man. Is that how names get changed?
Workshops like this, are just as integral to my family's identity as the swanky mansions where we live today. Oh, and also the insufferable amounts of peasants that we end up leading to their deaths. This industrial atmosphere is baked right into my DNA. Being here is like returning to my natural habitat.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
It seems only fitting that this should be the place where I write a new chapter in our family's illustrious history. I'll create weapons the likes of which the world has never seen, and eradicate those pesky invaders once and for all.
Before might the others flee! Great and powerful, oh Suzuki!
Yay! Trap develop. Oh!
Invaders will rue the day they crossed an Suzuki.
Man, I'm glad she is on our side. She is on our side, right? I hope so, because I can't bear to imagine if she's a traitor. Oh, it would be so. It would take me incredible amounts of pain to stab, kill her, and eliminate this traitor. Oh no. Oh, the tragedy if Kuroda was the traitor, man, it would do me no justice. I would be so guilty if I had to kill her to make sure that we are not sabotaged ever again. Oh, no.
Maybe you should tell that to those friends of yours, too. Getting on my bad side is not a good idea.
Oh, yeah? Yeah? What about me, huh? Am I on your bad side? Huh? Because all I've been hearing from you is pervert, trying to assault Nozomi. What's the deal with that, huh? You afraid of losing your friend to me, huh? Seriously, I really just want to talk with her. Like, do you not understand? Like, I'm a hurt man. I haven't seen my childhood friend in 30 days, okay? And I think it's pretty, I don't know if your rich fucks even understand this, but yes, it's love, okay? I love Karuwa, and I'm very attached to her, and that's why I really needed to make sure that whoever Nozomi is, that she's Karuwa.
Well, ew, first of all. Ew. And two, why would you say that in front of Nozomi? She's literally right here.
Shit.
Yeah. Good job, dingus. Now she's going to avoid you even more.
Shit!
Yep, toodles. If they all commit seppuku 3 times in quick succession, I might forgive them for their insolence.
Again with the ritual suicide demands. I'm still not sure how doing it more than once is supposed to work. Anyways, hey, no hard feelings? I only wish we had a magic circle to contain you, Sir Takumi. Then I could easily cut you down the moment you try anything indecent. Yes, fun. Great. Thanks a lot, Kurara. You turned Kyoshika into Tenko, and you know how much I hate Tenko. God damn it, man. Why? So fun to be labeled a pervert, guys, right? So fun to be labeled a pervert and the enemy of all women. I love it, guys. Hey, guys in the chat, don't you just love being mislabeled as a degenerate perverted male and then just give it the cold shoulder by the ladies you're interested in? Oh man, that sure fucking sucks, doesn't it? Sorry. I just fucking hate Tenko from Danganronpa V3, and I don't want to repeat, basically. Like, I don't want to repeat of that shit. I swear, if Kodaka didn't learn his lesson from V3 about not being a fucking asshole on, like, just having like, this one girl that's like, oh boy, pervert, I swear to God, Kodaka, it is no wonder that your games are starting to get less and less popular. My God! Sorry, I'm getting a little bit antsy, but whatever. I really don't like some of these characters sometimes. Oh, fuck! What is this place? So, this is the biolab. Looks less like a classroom and more like something out of a horror movie. Well, shit, he's gonna murder someone. I can't help it. I mean, look at this equipment. It's hot with a capital H. Now that this room's open, we can whip up a whole host of medical supplements whenever we need them. Yeah, I'm almost afraid to ask, but what kind of supplements are we talking about? Mostly stuff that gives our hemoanima a temporary boost. We can use them to augment our regular physical abilities too. Nico did say that there were facilities like this tucked away in the dark corners of the school. It's pretty sweet I finally get to see one. I guess second to last Defense Academy had a lab like this too, but it never got unlocked for us. Alright, sweet. That does sound like it would be useful. But is it ethical? We're basically using performance-enhancing drugs, right? Oh, you're worried about the morality of a little thing like that. You're such a Boy Scout, Takumi. Of everything in this lab, we had the potential to go much, much further. A lot of this stuff was developed as the result of illegal experiments on human subjects for most people, and no amount of knowledge is worth that kind of atrocity. And now that research is all ours, the fiendish, outlandish, the downright unpleasant, it's all right here at our fingertips. And what could we use it for? For a start, we can probably make some killer modifications to ourselves. Just like my family did to me. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. You mean like the way your arm stretches? You know, it's always been my dream to mod someone else's body. I'd be gentle, and I make sure any changes I made were tasteful. Say, Takumi, you feel like discarding your humanity and becoming something more?
Hey!
Absolutely not. Not interested. Let me know if you change your mind. In the meantime, I'll just make do with my fantasies. Right, cool. Anyways, guess I'll go back to my room and decide what to do next. Yep, cool. I'm still avoiding you though. Ooh, between all the arguing and exploration, today's really taking it out for me. Is there anything I can do to get everyone to see eye to eye, or are their attitudes toward fighting just too different?
We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us above all others to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility.
I never thought of this as a responsibility. Fighting was just a means to an end, a way for me to get home. Would I feel differently if I knew about world death? Was I ever going to find out what this war was all about? Will I ever know? If only Kurara didn't just shut her stupid mouth. Someone's at the door. It's probably... Hey guys, I know. You wanna factor in a guess? I already know. It's Aito, baby. Could it be her? Nah, it's Aito. Hey, Aito! I felt a flutter of anticipation. My hands trembling. I pulled open the door reveal. It's Aito, baby! It's like Nozomi. Oh, it's you. Takumi, were you expecting Nozomi? I'm sorry. Maybe I should have been more girl-like. Maybe if I was a girl, you'd be more excited to see me. No, that's not it. And please, we're friends. Let's not go that far. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I don't really understand what friendship is at this point, so I kind of thought that what you and Nozomi have going on together is a lot closer friendship. Oh, nothing like that. You don't know about relationships, do you? What is a relationship? I'll explain later. Good evening, Takumi. Do you have time to talk? Oh, it's you, Aito. Were you expecting somebody else? Sorry to disappoint you. No, it's not like that. Don't worry. What's up? Nothing in particular. I just thought it'd be nice to chat a little. I never got a chance to tell you how happy I was to see you again. I was out of my mind of worry the whole time you were coming. You know what, Sora, if you're still in the chat, I see it now. I very well see it now. Dude, man is infatuated with Takumi. I don't know if it's like a like it's like a relationship thing, but like, damn, like you don't just like go up to your bro and tell him that, you know? Damn, this guy's all in. Oh, really? I thought maybe you disappeared like Hiriko. We went 5 whole days without any contact from you after all. Sorry, wasn't exactly in a position to get in touch. What happened to you during the storm? How did you get separated from the group? I'm not really sure. All I remember is that I passed out and woke up with an aching head. By then I was already on my own, somewhere miles away from here. After that, Nigo found me and took me to the other school. Perhaps he got sent flying by the storm? It's possible, I guess. I can't think of anything else that would explain it. Well, you're okay now. That's the important thing. While we're on the subject of the other school, what's going on between you and that Nozomi girl? Damn! We, Hey, Aito, you're scaring me. Are you a yandere? I hope you're not a yandere. Huh? When you're around her, you're different. Almost like she's special to you. But you seem troubled as well. What's wrong? I'd like to help if I can. Although if it's something romantic, bear in mind I don't have any experience in that area. That's real nice of you, Aito. Oh, was that really it? No, not exactly. It's kind of weird, to be honest. Karuwa, you might not believe what I have to say, but will you still hear me out? Of course. Now that I've been given the go-ahead, it all came spilling out. I told Aito about Karuwa, my childhood friend I'd spent practically every day with back home, before the war. That was the easy part. Another prediction came true. Oh my god, yeah. Oh yeah, that's true, guys. I was just spilling the beat. I was like pretending as Takumi to tell Aito all about Karuwa. And then it happened literally 5 minutes later. What can I say, chat? I guess I just know exactly what's going on, huh? Then there was the matter of Nozomi and her uncanny likeness to Karuwa. They were so alike that I couldn't accept that they were different people no matter how hard I tried. And as much as Nozomi looked and sounded like Karuwa, she had no idea who I was. I told Aito all about this mystery, and the theories I'd come up with, and how the whole thing was messing me up. You weren't kidding. You weren't kidding when you said it was weird. I thought maybe she has amnesia, but she's never mentioned that hitting her head or having gaps in her memory or anything like that. Not that I've been able to talk to her long enough to ask about it because that pumpkinhead keeps calling me a pervert. It is annoying. Come on, Aito, say something. Oh, sorry. This whole thing reminds me of a sci-fi novel I read a while back. What happened in it? This main character ends up in a place that's both familiar and different. A parallel universe. Parallel universes aren't just other worlds, or even the past or the future. They're alternate realities taking place at the same time as our own. Alternate realities. It's a fairly common trope. Depending on the story, a parallel universe could be completely alien or eerily similar to the reality we know. In the book I'm thinking of, the main character travels to another universe. Are they really gonna spill the beans like this? Like, I don't understand. Are they really gonna go for such a low-hanging fruit of like, hey, it's like the story it's like the story I know, and then immediately they hit it with a story. I swear to God, man, if they do it that way, like, I won't have a lot of good things to say about this game. Finds there's another version of himself there, another him, living his own, slightly different life. You think that's the connection between Nozomi and Karuwa? Like they're alternate versions of each other? I know it sounds ridiculous, but humor me for a moment. It would explain a lot. It would mean Karuwa and Nozomi are the same person, hence all the similarities, but at the same time, they're different. They live to completely different lives. That would account for Nozomi not knowing you, don't you think? I don't know, Aito. Maybe that's how all this stuff works in sci-fi, but I'm having a hard time believing it could happen in real life. I suppose you're right. It's a little unrealistic. But the situation we're in is already pretty far removed from what we used to consider reality. Perhaps my sense of what is and what isn't realistic has gotten warped up from all the strange things that happened to us lately. He's right. You told me a few weeks ago I'd be stabbing myself in the heart to give myself special powers and fight monsters. I wouldn't have believed that either. Sorry for putting forward such a bizarre idea. I haven't been much help, have I? That's not true. I really have to get all the stuff off my chest. And it's such a weird story, most people probably wouldn't believe me. I couldn't have told just anyone about this. I'm honored, and I'll gladly hear you out if you want to talk again, no matter how strange it is. Hang on, what if it's a SCP-3008 type situation where everyone's from a different universe? Interesting. Ah, Navy, that's a good insight. Like a prime Earth, basically. Interesting. I like that. Hang on. Okay, there's an ad rolling right now. I'm just gonna type the rest of my. I might have honestly chased away a bunch of a few viewers of my angry outburst there. Whew. Whew. Okay, ad over. Ah, goodness. I'm still very sleepy, by the way, guys. But anyways, do you guys read the chat that I put out there? So like, you're thinking there's like a prime like a Nexus Earth that like if that world dies, every other world dies, and we're all brought in from our own universe there. Yeah, that's pretty plausible, honestly. I like that. I like that theory, Navy. Very good, very good. You sure have been having some peculiar experiences. First a ghostly invader and now this? Oh right, I almost forgot about that thing. You still haven't figured out what it is. I haven't seen that invader since I got back, but the next time I do, I'm going to make sure he answers for what he's done. Don't take any unnecessary risks. You have no idea how dangerous he might be. I know. I'll be careful. Well then, I think I've taken up enough of your time. I should get going. Good night, Takumi. Sleep well. With that, Aito left, pausing at the door to give me one last gentle smile. Oh my god, he is so... Parallel universes. Alternate realities. Can any of it be true? I know a lot of people... Okay, I know a lot of people are shipping, like, Aito and Takumi together, but we also have to keep in mind, Takumi is basically, to Aito, like, a very first friend. You know? So, like, I'm pretty sure Aito isn't, like, infatuated with Takumi, more so than, like, this is his first time having a genuine friend. So he's, like, puppy dog eyes, like, clingy. Like anybody who has, like, their first friend would feel. Like, anybody who has had a first friend remember that they were, like, awfully, like, clingy with them? I sure do remember I very was clingy with, like, my very first friend. Sounds so bizarre, but the more I think about it, the more it starts to make sense. Is that what's going on here? Are Karuha and Nozomi alternate versions of the same person? The same, but different. Either way, I won't be able to put this issue to rest until I talk to her about it myself. I best catch her at a time when Pumpkinhead isn't there. Even after venting to Aito... Oh, no worries. The frustration I was feeling still wouldn't go away. I turned in for the day and gradually fell into a light, fitful sleep. Day 31. There we go.
Be ready to give.
Yep, don't care. It's morning. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria as usual. I just hope everyone's a little less prickly today. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's just us today. Yeah, no sign of the second campus guys anywhere.
Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them or told them not to come here. They're just plain old no-shows.
Fine by me. What's the deal with those jerks first thing in the morning?
Everyone's turned so hostile lately. I'm loving it.
Can't go on like this forever. We're going to have to talk things out with them eventually. You saw how things went down yesterday, Mr. Outsuki. Does it really seem like they'll listen to our side? Wait, who? Wait, who are you talking about, guys? Does it really seem like they'll listen? Oh, sorry. Yeah, the mascot, Siri. He's dead, don't worry. You won't be hearing him very often, anyways. Does it really seem like they'll listen to our side of things? I mean, as much as I'm an asshole who is just protecting my sister dearest, I know for a fact that that pumpkinhead girl has no better reason to do that, that's for sure. Pumpkin Spice girl definitely has no sister dearest to protect, so I don't understand her rotten behavior. I am just simply doing what needs to be done to protect my sister dearest. It's a necessity. I bear no amount of joy in pissing you guys off just so that my sister and I don't fight, just so you know. Yeah, still don't change the fact that we don't like the fact that you're not fighting, but whatever. I mean, you have a reason. It's relatable, I guess. That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Our conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening as someone new came to the room.
Oh, good morning.
It's you, huh? What are you doing here?
Hey!
Gaku, be nice! You can use the cafeteria if she wants.
Oh, did you come to betray your friends and join our side? One of us! One of us! Is that it? Sorry to disappoint you, but no. There's something I want to discuss with you.
Is she gonna finally talk about World Death? What did you want to talk about, Nozomi?
Are you finally gonna tell us the whole story about that World Death thing? Sorry, I'd like to. But Kurara and the others are dead set against you. No, they don't. What do you mean? No, they are not. They don't decide for you. Nozomi, what the fuck? Nozomi, what the actual fuck? They don't decide for you. They legitimately don't. Why are you listening to them? I know they can be difficult sometimes, but they're my friends. I can't just go back against the decision behind their backs.
What do you want then, huh? You're not gonna tell us just because your asshole friends decided that we can't be trusted of it? What then?
I was thinking, it might be a good idea to set different times for us to use the cafeteria, at least for a while. If our two groups stay separate, we can reduce the chances of things escalating like they did yesterday.
No, Nozomi, that is the worst idea I've ever heard. If you separate us, you create echo chambers, and that fosters hate. What actually would work is if people got together and settled their differences peacefully and amicably. Nozomi, I thought you were the smart one here. No, Takumi, no.
It shouldn't be too hard to organize. Our group has a training routine we go through every morning. We're going to keep that up here, so we won't need the cafeteria until later. Wow, you trained this early. That's the kind of a dedication I can only dream of. It's all for the good of humanity. We can't afford to lose this war.
You sound